Hi guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video about all of my pets as one of my first videos on YouTube. So we're going to start off with my cats, and this one is my female. She has like a medium hair. I love how she looks like a raccoon. Hi baby, her name's Blossom. And if you're noticing the swords under his eyes, he actually got into a fight with another cat that's down the road. So this is Boots. He is a male tuxedo cat. And it's actually very rare for the tuxedo color to be in females. He's such a sweetheart. He is just turning a year old, and it's been about a year and a month because he was born in July. She is only 3 months old, and then her sister is up here, and she is a long-haired. She's also 3 months old, and her fur isn't as long and fluffy right now because she has coconut oil in it, because she had fleas. Hi, baby. What's up? Right now, they are outside cats. Well, these two are here. Bubba, that's in there that you've seen, is on the sunroom porch. Boots and Bubba I will be taking with me to my apartment, which I move in 1 week exactly. Very excited about that. I'm moving because I'm going to college for special effects makeup. I can make some videos about the college and everything like that when I go. And this Blossom, she will be staying here with my mom, and she will be an outside cat. She likes it a lot better than inside, so don't be like, oh, that's animal abuse. Well, she cries and like tears her face apart somehow when she's inside, but when she's out, she's fine. She's perfect. They're both sweethearts. That's why I cannot take her. Also, I'm only allowed 2 pets. Other than like reptiles and things like that, which I may be getting, because those are apparently not accounted for as pets in the apartment by the landlord. Alright, so then we come out here in my backyard, and I have a pen like that, like an actual rabbit hutch. And then I have a dog pen for my Flemish Giant. So this is that cage, the rabbit hutch. And don't mind that they do not have water right now. I give them water after it rains, and it like just rained, so I will be giving them water after this video, even though, I mean, they have water right there. So we're going to start with Oreo, and he's obviously the black and white one. He is actually a unicorn lop from what they call, and they needed cleaning out their cage really bad, as I can tell. So a unicorn lop is a lop that he's actually, alright, let's start with, he was bred with my mini Holland lop, and he was bred with a mixed lop and mini Rex. So he's a mixed, but he's also a unicorn lop mix, because one of his ears is actually up and one is down. Right now, they're kind of both down. I'm not sure why. Sometimes they do that. And then Percy back there is a Californian New Zealand mini, which is actually rare for them to be minis. I've been a rabbit breeder for, I want to say, like 5 years. I stopped breeding recently. I think last summer I stopped because I lost 2 litters. Oreo there actually bred with my Flemish Giant by accident. They got out of the cage and they bred together, which is, it's very rare for them to survive the litter when they are not the same breed. I'm actually loving his ears right now. It's so cute. But no, I got from my mini lop It was bred pure, not pure, but it was bred here. So I held him ever since he was a newborn with literally no fur. So he's a sweetheart. He's very tame. Percy back there isn't as tame as I would like her to be. These are both males. They're separated from Flemish. He's not as tame because I actually got him from a local Royal King around here. They weren't treating him very well, so I rescue any animal when I get the chance. But I'm done with any animals right now, except for I'm gonna start getting reptiles. I want to get a bearded dragon, possibly, but I don't want it as a baby. I would like it to be full grown. I want to rescue it. Like, I don't want to say, oh, I want one that's hurt or harmed, something like that, but I want one that someone can't take care of anymore or weren't treating it as well. I want to rescue it. I'm going to go to local pet stores and see if someone has dropped any off recently. But no, they were not treating Percy very well. And I actually, his name's Percy because I thought she was a girl at first. They told me she was a girl. Then I sexted her, but I didn't want to change the name because I like the name on him. I keep calling her. So yeah, he wasn't being treated very well. Whenever I went to get him in the cage, because they let me get him, which they are not supposed to do. They're supposed to get him for you. When I went to get him, he was freaking out. He was bashing his head up against the wall. He was losing a lot of fur. Losing a lot of fur around his ears. He had bite marks. He was placed with another rabbit, which they are not supposed to be. They're very sweet, though. They both are. Percy, not so much as Oreo. Okay, and if you're wondering why my Flemish Giant is in a dog pen and her water bottle was falling over, so I'm gonna have to fix that. It's because she is a Flemish Giant, as the name can tell, giant. They don't ever stop growing, but I did have her in this pen, and I could barely fit her out the door. And it can stunt her growth for being in a pen like that because it's too small for her. This pen will not ever stunt her growth. She obviously won't get as big as the pen, but they say that they do not stop growing. So she won't stop growing. This is her about, I want to say I got her last year. Last summer I got her around, maybe, honestly I think I got her around last March. So she'd be a year and a few months old now. And her ears were ginormous for her body when she was a baby. Her ears were non-stop growing, and then her body eventually caught up to her. So this is her. Her pen's not very clean right now. I apologize. I will be cleaning it once it's drier. I don't like to clean it when it's wet because then it's just harder. She's digging a hole, as you can tell. She doesn't dig to get out. She's digging to lay in it. She lays in it. Come here. Yeah, she's not tame. And I can say that I've never met a Flemish Giant that is tame. I got her as an 8-week-old, and she was fine when she was a baby. Now she's bigger, and as you can understand, I understand to my knowledge that because she is bigger now, they do not like to be held. That stresses them out. They're too big. That actually puts a lot of pressure on their backs, and it stresses them out way too much. I rarely get to pet her, and if I do, it's when I'm standing here and she comes to me or I'm feeding her. And she needs, like I said, cleaned out, and she will get cleaned out later once it dries up a little bit more. The sun's supposed to be out here soon. I should have waited to make the video until everything was cleaned, but I didn't know exactly what time today it was going to get cleaned. I didn't know if it would be getting dark whenever I was able to film the video, things like that. Flemish Giants bite like all the time. I haven't met one that doesn't. So she's not very nice. Her name is Nella Bella. I wanted it to be either Nella or Bella, so I went with both. And she's shedding now. The cats are like, what is that? I'm not too sure, but she is probably going to be going to the vet soon because she's getting a lot of bites around her ear. And it's not ear mites because it's not in her ear. But yeah, she's not full grown. She's honestly not even half the size that she will get. She will get bigger. Not every Flemish Giant gets as big as some do. Some can get, I think it's like, I'm trying to think of how big it is. But if you look up pictures, they can get as big as a full-grown collie dog. She's in molting stage right now, and that's what that fur is on the front. It's not like actual, I mean, it's shedding, but she's molting, so she'll actually be a different color when she molts. This would be her, either her second or her first molt. I don't remember exactly. She's pretty big already for being a year old, but she definitely gets way bigger than that, so.